Gentlemen and ladies, don't grab your tissues for Remy. Oh no, those are saved for the absolute tea we're going to spill, because in a shocking turn of events, it's been reported that Telenaba, the queen of rap remorse, is wiping away her tears while her ex-boyfriend Papoose is out here blowing out birthday candles with boxing champagne. Shields, Claressa, yes, you read correctly. Papoose has formally entered his new phase, while Remy seems to be trapped in her own heartbreak group chat. But hold on, Howard. What exactly transpired behind those diamond-encrusted doors, and more importantly, did Papoose just outshine Remy on the timeline? She once ruled screenshots, voice notes were leaked, anonymous insiders were speaking, and when we say Remy is pressed like a Dominican blowout, we mean it. Even so, wasn't this the same couple that had black love on a pedestal? They have matches, prison letters, anniversary bars, and cake candles. We would have laughed heartily if you had told us 5 years ago that Remy, the rap game's unstoppable pitbull in a wig, would be seen sniffling into a designer tissue while her man celebrated a birthday with a boxer. But now here we are, and baby, it's giving heartbreak in high definition. It all began when the timeline lit up like a Christmas tree. But stay tuned, everyone is watching. Images of Papoose and Claressa Shields soaked in gasoline, yes, the unbeaten, undisputed boxing queen of Flint, Michigan, appeared online to celebrate what was supposedly their first official birthday together. There were balloons, cake, and a replica of Louis Wooden, and Remy was purportedly crying genuine human tears in the corner of the screen. Not pretend to be brand new on the Wendy Williams show, Remy and Papoose mink suits. Now Claressa is holding the candle while Ray is gone, carrying the emotional baggage, and we have receipts, so let's go back a little in time. You know, there were rumors of problems in Paradise beginning when Remy was seen getting too close to a specific rapper on 2 separate occasions, who is able to rhyme with Mythic Rent. However, rather than confronting it directly, our girl Remy bombarded us with ambiguous tweets about privacy and misunderstandings, while Papoose remained mute. In the world of celebrity slang, a diss track is louder than this, yet this celebration of a birthday, it was more than simply a party. It was a public declaration, a whole emotional eviction notice.
Y'all know his nickname, right?
Gotta sing happy birthday, y'all.
His nickname is Mr. Snappy.
Not only did Claressa and Papoose rejoice, but they also performed as if they were trying out for a Tyler Perry limited series. Let's set the scene. Let's find an unknown rooftop in downtown Brooklyn, decorate it with gold, and the DJ reportedly sneaked in a few tracks before swiftly switching to other music, using the black theme room to represent fresh starts and letting go of previous visitors just enough to make it intimate but not enough to prevent music leaks. But what truly stole the evening was Papoose and Claressa's joint address. One of Ray's cousins reportedly exited the party group chat right away once the crowd gasped and the champagne stopped pouring. However, depending on your preference for drama, it can get worse or better. Claressa then took the mic and stated, "A real fighter doesn't just win in the ring, she wins in love too." It's now poetic clapbacks at birthday parties. Meanwhile, back in the Bronx or wherever Remy was hiding from the internet that night, sources claim she was visibly upset after seeing the post flood her feed. One insider, who we'll call anonymous, told us she kept refreshing the comments as if she was waiting for a sign, and at one point she muttered, "I can't believe he really did." Girl, we can't either. Fans detected something even more sinister in the birthday montage video. Just when they assumed it was a wrap, Claressa shared a picture of herself and Papoose holding hands in front of a huge cake with the words, "New Beginnings," written in bold, edible gold letters. In case you forgot, New Beginnings was the name of Remy and Papoose's joint mixtape, which was never released. Fortuitously, we don't think you wrote for the wrong one. Write your future with me, woo. Someone named DJ slays ghosts because this is becoming disrespectful from the grave. However, the chaos extends beyond sentimental speeches and material presents. let's discuss the response from the hip-hop scene. The former label mate of Joe Silent Ray, as if to divert our attention, French Montana posts thirst traps. But guess who said something? The original vocalist for Emotional Support, Lil Mo, did indeed tweet, "If he's celebrating a new love while you're crying in silence, sis, that ain't love. That's war. The girls are not okay." In the meantime, fans are obsessively studying past interviews and podcasts, videos and archives. Papoose talked about loyalty being the cornerstone of everything on Instagram Lives, but now that cornerstone appears to be a little fractured, and here's the worst part. Despite the online criticism, Claressa didn't even bat an eye. The morning after, she tweeted, "Some women cry over the past, others throw parties for the future." Before we get into the juicy leaks, behind-the-scenes betrayals, and anonymous voice notes that purport to show just how far this birthday betrayal goes, let's take a brief digression, because not only is the birthday a true scandal, but so is the speed at which this new relationship developed, the depth of the shade, and the public decision of the Papoose to make this change. Is this merely a comeback or a midlife narrative twist? Or was Claressa always hiding in the corner, waiting for Remy to let her guard down next? The NDA will be coming up next. The scandalous facts you weren't meant to see include leaked VNS deleted tweets, one very suspicious hotel room receipt, and leaked Vans deleted tweets. Brace yourselves, the gloves are off. Let's start with the deleted footage. The video was posted by Claressa exactly 37 minutes before it was taken down, and it shows her and Papoose getting ready for the party, hairstyles, and intimate mirror selfies. However, what really made the internet go crazy was a brief moment of only 2 seconds in which Claressa turns to the camera and mouths, fumbling without sound or caption, just vibe-based violence. Don't worry though, nothing really dies on the internet faster than TMZ has saved the video and blasted it. Yes, it's adding layers. Remy Moss was likely tracking her ex's every move on Twitter, TikTok, and whatever burner accounts she used. Then the DMs leaked screenshots purportedly from Remy Ma's close friend's backup account. 2 days prior to the birthday celebration, Remy sent Papoose a message that said, "I know I made mistakes, but I never thought you would be the one to humiliate me." Papoose allegedly responded, "I didn't humiliate you. I just stopped hiding what you threw away. Boom, my jewel P block it." Let's move on to the anonymous hotel receipt, which was posted by a Reddit user with the handle @ A blurry photo of a hotel invoice from 2 weeks prior to the birthday party was posted by Bronx_gossip_hawk, who is either a retired private investigator or simply extremely underemployed. The name P. Mackey, also known as Papapoose's real government, and the number 2 guest were redacted, but the caption read in bold, "Someone checked in, somebody got checked out." Now, we're not claiming that was a romantic weekend getaway with Claressa, but let's just say that the room service included strawberries, whipped cream, and a late checkout. No one for a business meeting. Meanwhile, Twitter has turned this into a full-fledged fandom war. Got #team, then there was #TeamClapoose, which is their ship name, clapping back with boxing glove emojis and the classic, "She lost the realist," and he received the strongest, "Let's chat," reactions. Remy was tweeting sobbing gifts and old love quotations from her interviews. In 2018, the Shaver Room shared a photo of Remy sobbing in a club with Papoose's birthday smile, captioning it, "Sometimes the smile says more than the silence." The situation was referred to as karma by Karma Madden the God, and Fendi Boots stated on The Breakfast Club that you cannot combine loyalty and. Do you think the chorus will remain the same, Joe? Does it imply anything? I don't believe in love or group texting because of Buttons ranting, which he did for no apparent reason. Thank you, Joe. Claressa's boxing community also added a fellow fighter. Amanda Serrano posted on Twitter, "We don't just throw punches. We pick up men who've been dropped too many times, girl. No tot y'all turning heartbreak into a sport." And amid all of this confusion, Remind shared a mysterious Instagram story with a black screen, a single weeping emoji, and a screen grab of Cockhole's eye. Remember, if that doesn't say, "I messed up and now my life's a Lifetime movie," I don't know what does. But wait, there's more. Because what's a scandal without a fake therapist weighing in? Enter Dr. Aria Jeanette, a 20-follower TikTok astrologer and alleged celebrity trauma coach. She posted a now viral video with the caption, "Remy is grieving a man she thought would always be plan A until he got upgraded to someone else's dream package. He's not a PhD, but the internet said MN anyway." Not to mention the birthday toast leak. Yes, a cousin was probably present at the gathering. Papoose's entire statement was filmed with a broken iPhone and no loyalty. He adds, "I gave everything time, energy, patience, but eventually you stopped planting seeds in dry soil." Atco and Claressa were standing next to him, holding his hand as if she had just won the WB championship of his heart. The crowd went crazy and someone in the back fainted or perhaps just dropped their phone, but the energy was strong and petty. However, fans are no longer only interested in speeches and subtweets. Are beginning to wonder how long Papoose and Claressa have been training together, whether she was in his corner literally before she was, and, most importantly, whether Remy saw this coming. Well, based on another dubious leak, this time from a voice message posted to a celebrity gossip Discord account. Remy stated to a colleague, "I always thought he'd wait for me to fix things. I never thought he'd find peace somewhere else. Let's be honest, girl, don't wait the lease expires and then move out to make things worse or better for the viewers." After the party, Claressa shared a boomerang of her and Papoose clinking champagne glasses, captioning it, "Round 1 hours. Let's build up to the second round." While Remy may be typical celebrity comeback, is a real-time rebranding of a high-production value glow-up. As the dust settles and fans start picking sides, memes start to proliferate, and Remy's silence is deafening, but don't go because in part 3 we're entering the fallout era where the rumors get louder, the DMs get messier, and allegedly the legal team starts circling like sharks with ring lights, means that the scandal is just getting started. Let's see what happens next in this mess of a love triangle. Will Remy fight to win him back? Will Claressa move in permanently? Will Papoose release a diss track called Tears of a Queen? A hairstylist who reportedly worked on Ray's glam the night following the incident claims that Remy is no longer only crying in private. She's in full meltdown mode at the birthday celebration. She's not eating. She's not sleeping. According to the stylist, Sis repeatedly said, "I never thought he'd do this in public. I thought we were private people," as she sobbed her lashes off mid-contour. As if things couldn't get any more chaotic, fans noticed a very familiar face leaving a downtown Manhattan law firm that represents Papoose's longtime business attorney, Keith Donahue. Surprise, reminisce, love isn't private when the entire internet has popcorn. The person who assisted Papoose in obtaining a copyright for the phrase, "Black Love Bars," people are now asking the real questions, such as whether Remy and Papoose actually had a prenuptial agreement, whether they have joint investments, and most importantly, who will get custody of the 17 unreleased collaboration tracks that are sitting on Papoose's hard drive. While the grown-ups are busy lawyering up, the internet jury is having trial and it's messy. One YouTube commentator posted a 2-hour breakdown. Rap royalty will regret. Notice how he leans into Claressa's energy. With Remy, he was always leaning away. That's a trauma response, y'all. That's years of silent suffering, girl, not silent suffering in a dire tracksuit. Concluded the body language analysis of Papoose with Claressa and Papoose with Remy, which featured slow-motion clips of her sobbing over Lauryn Hill's X Factor, another popular TikTok theorist. But hold on, things get much more bizarre. A purported government watchdog agency has begun investigating Claressa Shields' recent sponsorship agreement with a particular health beverage brand. So why? Because someone left a tip indicating that the $45,000 price tag of the party was dubious. We're talking about a private rooftop venue. Celebrity DJ, gift bags containing real Cartier bracelets, and a 5-tier cake fashioned completely of edible platinum. How? Don't ask. One Reddit thread headed, "Did she use endorsement money to win Papoose?" has over 600 responses, including this gem if you believe that to be boxing money. Conspiracy theorists are consuming this information. She can defeat women in the ring, so why do you believe she couldn't defeat Remy with a brunch menu in a bag? In the meantime, Remy Ma's followers, known as the Reminators, are planning a digital vigil on Twitter called Mourning the Woman Who Gave Us Conceited But Lost Her Man. If you think that Ray will always be in the background, you should reconsider, because last night during her Instagram live she gave a mysterious 45-second a cappella freestyle. Her voice was shaky, but her bars were sharper than a barbershop fade. She concluded with the line, "You play chess with the queen, now you boxing with a pawn / took the throne for granted now that the kingdom has vanished. If I'm crying, it's an iambic pentameter," she exclaimed. However, it's still unclear if Papoose would react favorably, according to an unnamed Atlantic Records intern who undoubtedly signed a non-disclosure and doesn't give a damn. Papoose has reportedly been working on a new song called Golden Gloves Cold Hearts in the studio. I'm rhyming about it with poignant bass lines, so if that name doesn't shout, I moved on. I don't know what does. And as for Claressa, well, she's flourishing.